And what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Cheap Ludes on his lunch break, ready to open some of these new packs. Unfortunately, I really should not be opening these equal chance packs, mainly because they're super expensive. And honestly, the benefit is not really existent. It's kind of non existent. There's really no reason to open these packs, but it is what it is. Do you guys like this shirt that I found at thrift store? It's both red bandana material and blue. So I can't tell. Whoever donated this, I think they couldn't decide if they wanted to be a Crip or a Blood. So they decided to be, I don't know, either a Blip or a Crud. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know. I thought it was pretty cool. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. Look, these packs probably aren't great. We got Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, who is exactly the same as the limited reward Shea. So that's cool, I guess. Then we got Klay Thompson, who's basically Opal Klay that we got before. Also cool. I mean, if you want Klay Thompson, you want an elite level shooting guard for cheap, this is pretty cool. Him and Kawhi are a pretty nice dynamic. I would say cheap, but Kawhi's like 20K though. And I think Klay is probably going to be around the same. Then we got Jermaine O'Neal, who for the first time in my team history has an elite level card, which is sick. I will drop a 5-minute gameplay video for Jermaine O'Neal later tonight, which will probably be way too late to get any views, but you know what? I do it for the love of the game. Then we got Julius Irving, who honestly, he looks fantastic. I'm super stoked about him. Like, really, especially after watching Winning Time and him booming on Magic. That was pretty tight, I'll be honest. Now, there aren't odds because obviously these are equal chance. Now, if that's the actual case, I still don't know. I should not be opening these for 50,000 MT a piece, I'll be honest. Like, they're not worth that. But you know what? It is what it is. So, cool. I got Klay. You know what? I haven't had a Klay Thompson card all year long. Wait, no. I got Diamond Klay. I think I drew a Diamond Klay, actually. I just don't think I used him. I forgot who my shooting guard was at that time, but Klay was too expensive for me to keep. So, whatever. Now I got young Klay with the straight buzz cut. Super tight. I'm going to spend like too much MT on these packs. I better at least get Dr. J. And there it is. Look at, and Kevon Looney. Ooh, you like to see Kevon Looney in the cut. Dr. J is definitely going to slot into my lineup in the shooting guard position for sure. I'm a big fan of Dr. J cards usually in 2K. I typically do use him. Yes, and they get classic Dr. J player build, not the old dusty one we got before. You love to see it. Oh, yeah. Rudy base on Quick, which is fantastic. The only thing he's really missing is Hot Zone Hunter and Lucky Number 7 as far as shooting badges. Everything else he's pretty much got on deck. So he's only not able to get Box, which is like whatever, you know? He's going to be a buyout too, which I think is really good for the player base to have, you know, access to such an elite level 2 guard for a buyout. Quick dribble style, Scottie Pippen behind the back. Yeah, he's going to be a menace, straight up. I shouldn't be opening any more of these, but you know what? You know what? It seems like season 6 is when my luck kicks in. I don't know if they have it like pre-scripted or something. Then again, that will change once Friday comes along. Whatever packs happen to come out Friday, I'm going to open up and they are absolutely not going to be currying my favor for sure. But, you know, I got a little Dr. J action. You know, that's pretty cool, I suppose. Should we open another one? Sure, let's see if we can get another Dr. J. That would be pretty tight. I don't think that's going to be the case, but, you know, I can dream. Scott Skiles. Shout out to Scott Skiles' hairline for just being absolutely atrocious. Why am I bullying Scott Skiles like that? What did Scott Skiles do to deserve this treatment? Probably nothing. Now, the question is, even though I pulled 2 Dr. J's, will I make my MT back? And I don't think I will. But at the same time, I might. So it kind of depends. I'll have to see what the prices are for these cards. I really don't know. I don't think my MT is coming back, though. Final pack Magic. I have dropped below $1 mil. It is what it is. And that was a huge, absolutely huge mistake because I got a diamond. Not good. Not good. I got Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, who I already had. So I didn't need this card in the slightest, it would appear. I got a hollow one, though. I mean, I guess. That's pretty cool. I whatever. If I have to do I haven't done any of the holo challenges this entire year, realistically. So let's take a look at the cards. So we'll start with Julius Irvin here. I'm kind of interested to see what his price is going to be. I'm sure it's going to be a buyout. I really don't know what level of buyout he's going to be. I would guess he settles somewhere around 70K. That's kind of what we've been seeing from these cards. I mean, I think that's what we saw with Glenn Rice, and that's about what we saw with Derrick Rose as well. So I would assume that that's probably where he's going to settle. And I think he's absolutely going to be worth that price for sure. Dr. J is not going to be one of those cards you want to sleep on necessarily, He's going for about 87K, which isn't terrible. 85. It's not bad. I could probably make more MT if I just waited a couple weeks to sell them, but I just don't think it's really worth it for me necessarily. So regardless, though, the key is, did I make the MT back? And no, the answer is no. And if I did, it's barely. Like, I barely made it back, but I don't even think that's the case, honestly. I think I did not make the MT back. I think I still lost MT even if I sold everything for top dollar right now. I think I still lose MT. So let's take a look at Big Clay. What's Big Clay going for? I would assume 25K is my prediction for Klay Thompson. Yeah, 30 was a little bit much. Okay. So probably around 25K for Clay would be my guess, which is actually pretty correct because that looks to be what he's going for. About 25K. So, I mean, I barely made my MT back after the 10%. Yeah, after the 10%, I still don't make my MT. I still lost a few thousand MT, and that's if I were to sell every single thing that I picked up. Selling both Clays and both Dr. J's would lose me roughly about 30,000 MT is kind of what I'm looking at here. So do not buy these packs. Absolutely do not buy these packs. If you want Dr. J, just buy Dr. J. Like, do not buy the packs that contain Dr. J. I promise that it will only lead to pain and heartache for sure. It's not good out here. So Shea's pretty good, and I mean, if you want Shea, he's probably around like 20 or so K as well, and he's about the same as the Opal one. I can say that no one used the Opal one when he dropped, so it's probably not a whole lot of a reason to use him, especially with like around the same price. You can get so much better, point guards. You can get Paul Horizon. Even in certain cases, you could get Manu Ginobili for around that price. So I would say Shea is absolutely not worth it. Kawhi Leonard. Klay Thompson for that price, I think I just put him in the auction house. I hope I didn't quick sell him. Oh, thank God. I would have been super upset. Klay is worth it for that price, I would say. But there's just so many good budget shooting guards that it's really hard to say yes, absolutely for sure that he's worth it. But I mean, he probably is. Klay Thompson's good for a reason. Then we got Jermaine O'Neal, who's without a doubt a top tier power forward. I would say he's a top 5 power forward in this game, which is insane because we just absolutely never see that from 2K. Like, I cannot remember the last time that we had a good Jermaine O'Neal card. I really don't think we ever have. I think this is a 2K first, to be honest. I really don't think we've ever seen a good Jermaine O'Neal card, ever. And I would say that this card is fantastic. Like, I'm going to do a 5-minute card review. I'll have to end up buying them, but I don't really care. 50K for this card's fine. He's going to be my starting power forward without a doubt. Like, elite level, like, everything, pretty much. I was going to start naming the stuff that he can't do very well, but realistically, my man can do everything. Elite level jump shot. He has kind of a weird jump shot, but it's good nonetheless. Like, let me take a look and see what's up here. Jump shot 94 on very quick. So it's the Bingo Smith release. If you want to try it out on a cheaper card, Robert Pack has it. And I personally really, really like it on Robert Pack. So I would assume I'm going to like it on Jermaine O'Neal as well. This card, there's nothing this card doesn't do well. Like 85 3-pointers, probably the weakest stat that he has realistically. That's like very important. 95 ball handle, 92 block, 84 steal, 92 interior defense. He can do it all. 91 speed. Like, stupid, right? Quick dribble style on a big man with Scottie Pippen behind the back. Now, here's 2 things you need to take note of from this card drop, right? A, Jermaine O'Neal is fire. That's really cool. B, though, there is absolutely no way they don't drop another crazy big man. I would say over the next week and a half that doesn't have the same dribble sigs as Jermaine O'Neal. There's no possible way that we see any dark matters that aren't as juiced up as Jermaine O'Neal. Like, he is a top 5 big man right now, and I'd be willing to say in probably a week he won't be a top 5 big man. If that makes sense. Like, he might still be. 2K's been doing a pretty good job of like evening it out, but I don't know, man. I just feel like Jermaine O'Neal might be a sign that we're about to see some really elite level big men with crazy sigs in the near future. Now, he is missing a bunch of shooting badges like blinder, circus threes, limitless spot up, chef, clutch shooter. He's got 5 spots. The badges I would give him, honestly, it sounds stupid, but slippery off ball might actually be a very good badge to give him. With his handles, chef and limitless spot up are almost must haves. If you're on next gen, circus threes would be very good. Blinders is going to be good for sure. And he doesn't have glue hands, and people kind of forget how important glue hands is, but it actually is. I can't remember the last elite level card that didn't have glue hands, to be honest. Though it's kind of crazy that they did him like that. I'm actually kind of shocked. And then obviously we got Dr. J, who's, Dr. J's good. Like 6'6". He looks bigger than 6'6", though. He always does. Catch and shoot, corner specialist, hyperdrive, pickpocket clamps, quick chain interceptor. He's got Hoff limitless, downhill handles for days. He does everything you would really need him to do. He's going to boom. He's going to spot up shoot. He's going to be able to create his own shot. He's going to play defense. He doesn't have hot zone hunter or green machine, so you're definitely going to want to put those 2 badges on him. Lucky number 7, if you play a lot of clutch time, will definitely be helpful as well. The real key with Dr. J is like, is he worth it if you have an elite level 2 guard already? And I would say probably not. But that being said, like, he is good. What did they do with the challenges? If I get tokens again, dog, I swear I'm going to be upset. 2K just refuses to let us have free packs, regardless how terrible the odds are. They're just like, nah, take these little 10 tokens, you peasant. I always like to drop a little fun fact into the mix at the end of these videos. So here's a fun fact. I know some some dudes who used to be members of an Asian street gang back in the day, and they were like a little blood set. And the funniest thing I've ever heard them tell me was that they used to call Bloodweiser. And I don't know why, but it makes me laugh so hard every time I think of it. Just, I don't know, like going up to the bar and ordering a Bud Light, like, it's just absolutely hilarious to me. I'm sorry. We do have a new card as well. I saw some wild hot takes about Devin Booker being just as good as the Opal, which I'm not going to comment on because they're incorrect. I don't care if he can play the point guard. It's not accurate. Just because he has shifty and can play the point guard does not mean he's as good, but it does matter. 33 points with DeAndre Hunter in a single game. Very easy. I mean, you could do it in pretty much anything. If, the pickup challenge wasn't gone, I would say do it there. But if you want to do it and just guarantee get it over with, do some XP or whatever, just go play like rookie domination. Like, it doesn't matter. I would recommend getting to at least 33 stars in this domination by the end of the season too, if you haven't already, just because I think we're getting a new one soon. So as always, it's been your boy Chief Ludes, and I'll be back with more content later. Peace.